Everybody to this incredible X39 presentation. My name is Andrew. This is my wife, Vanessa. We are both senior presidential directors with LifeWave. We've been doing this business for now 22 months, almost 23 months, and excited about what this is doing, how it's changing people's lives, and how in these few short moments, how we're going to help people to understand the opportunity that's in front of them.
So if you're unfamiliar with the model of direct selling, we're going to talk to you about that today. And we're going to talk to you about why LifeWave is essentially a blue ocean opportunity and the #1 direct selling company globally right now. So let's turn to our screen and look at some of this opportunity that someone that has invited you has said you need to hear more about this business model because you may not have considered it as an opportunity to do as a business.
So we call this a blue ocean opportunity, and really that whole thought is taken from the Blue Ocean Strategy, the book, which I encourage everybody to read. It's a great book. The difference between an open ocean where there's no competition, a blue one, and a red one that's literally bloodied with competition, people fighting over the same scraps. So we believe that the future is for the bold and people that say yes to early days of a first market opportunity. And so that's how we see this business. It's like a 22-year-old startup. Yeah. I love that it has the credibility of over a 20-year-old company. So can I just say straight away, it's not a scam. Can't be a scam being the #1 in the industry 3 years in a row, be hitting almost $1 billion or will hit $1 billion by the end of this year, and that it's been around for 22 years. But this product, the X39 that we're going to be speaking about, is only about 4 or 5 years young, and it's what's taking the industry by storm.
So the product is the X39. You'll hear about that. The model is the model in direct selling, why everyone is jumping into it, and the opportunity, how you can do this as a global business, but from your phone or your home.
That's what we love about this. And so most oceans are red, they're crowded and noisy. Everyone is selling the same thing. They're competitive. They want to tell us that theirs is the best. And maybe we've been a part of that before. It's like, yeah, I know they're good, but we're better. I don't want to be a part of something like that at my season of life. And costly, large overhead, staff issues, and expensive. This is the most affordable product in the market, less than a coffee per day, let alone a glass of wine or beer. So incredibly affordable for people to be able to have and see incredible results. It's a blue ocean. It's the modern entrepreneur's dream. There's freedom, there's leverage, there's global scalability without the traditional business headaches. Many of us have been there. I've been there with 30 plus staff, all of the challenges with that. It's the fastest growing, won the Direct Selling Award now 3 years in a row. Global reach, no staff, it's portable, it's online, there's no leases, low overhead, no regional limits. And it's a patented technology. It's not a Me Too product that everybody else has. And we're just trying to sort of sell our difference. Nobody has this. That's what we love about it.
So LifeWave is at the forefront of an industry like this, as Andrew just said, where it's grown to nearly $1 billion. Now,
amazing.
The big deal may be for the company, that's amazing, but for you as a new brand partner or about to be a brand partner, what is exciting about this is 60% of this is actually invested back into the hands of brand partners every single week. That's a super big deal. It's the highest paying compensation plan currently in the industry, and it's only increasing. So we want to talk about why now is right. The timing, the product, the model, the team, and we're believing at the end of this, you will know you are the right person because there's a reason why this has come over your worldview right now.
So timing, the wellness space is exploding. We're all sick of popping pills. I mean, Pfizer, you go look at the history of Pfizer and all that it came out with. Find out one thing that it's actually fixed. These guys aren't fixing anything. More people than ever are over pharmaceuticals and they're now turning to science-backed alternatives. The wellness industry is worth over
生髮我靠 nano，
係啦，頭髮都少咗，頭髮仲生翻出嚟添，
有晒7日、14日同28日。
over $4.5 trillion and growing fast. So I love that we're a part of this space. And stem cell activation is the new wave. And what I love is the owner and inventor of this business, he's been there since before 2008. That's how smart he is. And LifeWave is a pioneer in this light technology.
So we're talking about a patented product that solves a huge problem. Now, many people may not realize that the problem that it solves is that your stem cells are always on decline from the age of 2. Many people don't know what stem cells are, but they become the cells your body needs for healing and longevity. And we are using with this patch a simple light therapy in a patch, which is using your own body's heat and light to activate. And so this daily patch is what we will always focus on as the hero product. Now we're about to go over to Anaheim, hear from the inventor himself. He's going to share about a few other things that are both now being released and coming down the pipeline. But the X39 is the hero product that you will always hear us focused on. And that X39, if you haven't yet been given a sample or shown the opportunity of the technology and the testimonies, it looks as simple as this small wearable patch. I'll just stop sharing my screen for a second, and it looks like this.
So this small wearable patch, size of a 20-cent piece in Australia and New Zealand. And what this can do, something so small, is unbelievable and incredible.
So this is what we're talking about, and you asked your brand partner who invited you to give you a little bit more of a presentation on the technology and the testimonies, because they really will solidify your belief in this. But simply, this is how it works, and you can see a presentation. Your own heat and light is basically what you emit every day. That heat and light is bouncing basically onto this patch and then bouncing back as a frequency of light into your body. So the little patch acts as a mirror. So no drugs, no chemicals, no toxins are going through your blood. This can be used on young ones. This can be used on mature ones. This can be used on elite athletes or really sick people. It doesn't matter. Everyone needs it.
That's right. And it's in the global direct selling space. Well, I love that because it's the fastest growing business model in the world of every generation, where people are paid to market a product so that the millions of dollars in marketing budget can go back to the brand partners instead of marketing campaigns. And that's what I love about this. As we work hard, people above us work hard, people below us, people beside us work hard. We all benefit together. This isn't one person works hard and everybody else benefits. This is doing that together. And I love some of the business mentors from a distance that I've had, like Robert Kiyosaki or even Tony Robbins and other business giants. They endorse direct selling as the best entry point for business. Why? Because it creates leveraged income and freedom faster than most traditional paths. This business model is the greatest model for comeback stories that there is out there. Yes. If someone's like, I need a comeback story, whatever things have happened and I need that next, going and getting a job on even just a low 6-figure salary is not going to get you there. This has the potential for comeback stories like never before. Millennials, Gen Z, Xers and Boomers, we're all joining in record numbers because they want the same thing. They don't want more eggs in one basket. Like many of us, that's maybe how we grew up. We're business coaches as well. We encourage people to have a minimum of 3 income streams to then create 3 investment streams. People want to live free. They want to work from anywhere. When Vanessa and I are away in Anaheim and Hawaii, we'll be able to work from our phone by the pool. That's what I love about this business. And doing it in their own time. Sorry, I think we're frozen. Sorry, doing it in your own time. We love that because you get to be the boss of your own business. And if you need a little bit extra this week, well, you work a little bit harder, put a few more hours in. If you don't need to this week, you can pull back a little bit. That's what I love about this business model.
And this income is an income stream without the borders, as Andrew just said. And so wherever you are, as long as there is Wi-Fi and a phone or just even Wi-Fi and action, you can be sharing this. We've traveled the world in the last few years. We have a daughter that lives in Canada. We can get on a plane, have a conversation, have them brand partnering with us. By the time we get off that flight, we can meet strangers that are now literally like teammates that have become community and friends. And we are just so energized by what this opportunity can be for so many people.
So it's the fastest growing momentum company in the industry. 2 years, I think it's 3 years in a row now in direct selling. And so I love being part of a winning team, and I love being a part of a winning company. And yet this product, this company, no one still knows about yet. So it's still ground floor when it comes to the world finding out. Although I think we're about 12, 18 months for that going gangbusters, and maybe before. So you're in the right place at the right time. Like I said, a 20-year-old company in over 85, 100 companies. It's not a Me Too company that everybody else has. And it's gone from just 4 or 5 years ago, a $20 million revenue company, to $1 billion this year. So that's because of this little X39, this superstar patch. That's the stem cell regenerative technology that I call as it's restoring and regenerating my body, but it's also preventing things in our body. So it's like an insurance policy for all your insurance guys and girls out there. This is a great product for that, because that's what it's doing as well.
The owner of Inventor is so renowned now around the world. He's won over 80 awards for innovations. He is the CEO and the founder. Now, this is a big deal. A lot of these direct selling companies, they'll fly in, bring in, pay in a scientist to endorse the products that they have. And that scientist can be paid by anyone and move companies. But this man is the CEO and founder, and he founded this company over 20 years ago. Well, a lot of these companies are falling down right now and going affiliate and really only advancing the influencer, maybe with their impact when they put a link up and then someone buys a product. When a lot of companies are actually going towards the affiliate model, David Schmidt, the CEO and the founder and the president of the company, is assuring everyone this is a legacy company that's continuing to honor and celebrate the team depth that is going to continue and pay people well for creating legacy businesses. So this is something to be assured of. This team is the fastest growing in LifeWave. Our upline team does over 80% of the business because they've actually developed the simple and the scalable and the sustainable systems that will help you be successful, reach a whole lot of people, make a whole lot of impact, and earn a whole lot of money that many people have never yet been able to earn in their life, earning it for the first time.
And that income is in US dollars. So for us Australians and Kiwis, that's a good 50 cents in the dollar extra, which is amazing. So great to have a diversification in another currency where you're earning dollars. So that's a great bonus as well, being a part of this. So now let's talk money without making income streams, as this can differ from incomes, sorry, this can differ for every person. And again, someone does nothing, they get nothing. Someone does something, they'll get something. So we all get that. But of course, we have to say that these days. People all over the world are winning with this business. Top earners are making, well, that's actually a small amount, 5 million USD annually. Some are making double that and more in this company in a short period of time. This is not you came in 20 years ago and you're the one benefiting. These are people that came in less than 3 years ago and have built teams and are at the top of this business now. That's what I like about this. You can come in at any time and you can win, and you can supersede above many people above you. Thousands have replaced or doubled their previous income. Again, this business model, there's nothing like it anywhere out there. And many are working on this part-time whilst working full-time jobs. We have 2 other businesses. We have ones that we're wanting to launch in other spheres and fields. And so sometimes we work 10, 15 hours on this a week, and other times we work 5. So that's what I love about this.
Yeah, we've got people on right now, they own multiple different businesses. And so this isn't about just like a side hustle. This actually is another business in most people's portfolio. Yes. So this is what we want you to understand. Compared to a traditional business, there is nothing like this model for those that have maybe never even given business a go before.
Oh, totally. Just the premium package, which we encourage anyone who wants to build with to purchase. I mean, you can't even buy a board table for that price anymore, let alone everything else you're going to be spending on potentially your business. So as a startup, incredibly minimal, no salaries except yours, inventory handled by LifeWave, so you don't have to do any of that. Hours are flexible and globally scaled. So it's, the finance comes in almost instantly versus when sometimes you have to wait for contracts and others. And I know in the mortgage and finance game and others, it could be months before that comes in. This is within a week. And so the best paying compensation plan in the world now for the direct selling model, you could choose, patching for your health, sharing naturally and building internationally. It pays out weekly in US dollars and no month-end pressure for those of you that maybe have been in an industry like this before. So it's a week by week, you keep accumulating, which is fantastic.
So the real opportunity here is that you are starting a business, but you're not starting from scratch. You are on a team. There are systems for you. You need to tell us what it is, and your brand partner, what is it that you want to achieve? What do you want to create? And you get to unlock that dreamer within. You are getting mentorship and support, but the hugest, most underlying successful trait, well, the trait of everyone succeeding is coachability, because you're going to come in with incredible success in some other areas of your life, but in this one, you want to learn and follow a system. And you are not just promoting a product. We are not just focused on a product, although it is absolutely second to none and no one else has it, but you're building a legacy. This is not a me too. My protein powder is better than yours. My pills are better than yours. You are creating a legacy here that you can hand on for generations to come. So the type of people that are in our team are the mums that do want to have more time freedom with their children, and they need something to do from home on their phone. There is those that we've got many health conscious professionals. They are finding this light therapy patch like nothing, and it's enhancing every single modality of healing that is around. And then there are others that just go, I'm about time and location and financial freedom. And the word we love speaking about is sovereignty, that you would take back control.
Absolutely. To me, sovereignty is the true freedom. And so it's control over internally that then controls externally. And so seeing that, where no matter what happens in the markets around the world, even governmental and so on, that you are in control of your destiny. And that's what we want to help people more and more to do.
And so we tell a lot of health testimonies over on some of our other calls every single week to help people build belief. But this story is stories we love to tell about the business testimonies. And again, we will disclaim, we are not making income claims. When you meet Sue today, she is someone that is diligent, working consistently. And I had the honor and privilege we did of meeting her when we were in a local Saturday market, and we saw her in pain. And so there's a picture here of Sue and her gorgeous granddaughter, Layla. And so we'd love Sue to come off mute and just share a little bit about why this business has changed her life. Thank you, Sue.
Thanks, guys. Lovely to be here with you all. And yes, I do have a testimony about the pain that the patch took away, but it's the business side that I'd like to share with you today. So very early in 2024, while I was suffering with this terrible pain in my bottom that really debilitated and affected how I ran my other business, my husband and I decided that maybe I couldn't keep working, so we tried to apply for Australian pensions. Well, we were knocked back on that because we have too many assets, and that's great, have too many assets, but when you're cash poor, that's not so good. So I said to Mick, well, we've got to put it out to the universe. I have to find something else to do that's not quite as demanding as my previous multi-level marketing company was. And so lo and behold, I've got this terrible pain in my bottom. I'm doing a market stall and I meet Vanessa and Andrew. So my story is 20 minutes after putting a patch on my bottom, it took all this pain that I'd suffered with 11 months out of my body. So I signed up straight away with a kit, and that's equivalent to your core kit that we have now, and went home. And over the next 4 days, the number of people, friends and family that saw me bouncing around like a 2-year-old with no pain in my body, they all wanted to know, what are you doing? What's happened? What's changed? And so when I told them, by the time Wednesday night came around, I had 8 people already wanting to sign up. So I rang Vanessa and Andrew and I said, okay, upgrade me to the big kit. That's the premium kit. I'm coming in this, boots and all. Mick and I have decided that, yes, I can do this. So I signed up on the Wednesday. A week later, I was a manager and I'd signed up 5 of my friends with premium kits. So I'd basically got back all the money that I'd outlaid. And we just went from there, from strength to strength. Now, I then went director fairly soon later, I think within the month. And then before we went across to America for the convention in, I think that was October, I had gone senior director. Now, the reason we went to the convention was so that in my 70s, if I'm starting a new business, I wanted to make sure this was a legitimate company, legitimate inventor, legitimate product, everything was kosher, because I didn't have the time. I don't have the time to muck around. This is my retirement plan, but it's a lot more than that too. So we went to America to the convention, met everybody, met David Schmidt, and came home, and Mick said, yep, babe, this is it. We're in the right place. This is definitely it. So I've now this year advanced to an executive director, and I've got over 1,000 people in my team, which is fantastic. I've actually personally enrolled 62, but with over, I think it's 1,200 and something. I did the figures last week. And, it's just amazing. This is a game changer. So Andrew loves my why, so I'll tell you what it is. I'm doing this now not just to support Mick and I with an extra stream of income. This is our 4th stream of income. But because as a mature-aged woman, I've noticed that a lot of mature-aged women don't have financial independence. Their husbands are dying younger. They've been made widowed earlier in their lives than what they anticipated, or they've divorced and husband's gone off with a chickie babe. And so I'm finding women my age and a bit younger who are struggling financially, and of course then their health goes bad. So they are the ones I'm focusing on, 50, 60, 70, 80-year-olds who need to get their health back and who need to learn about financial independence. And this is the best thing. There is nothing else that we can do that will give us this income. It's an amazing, I've never earned this much money in my life in a week, and we get paid weekly. But the other thing is I want to buy houses for my children. I just want to give them the deposit. They're all renting houses, and same with my grandchildren. I want to be the one that puts the deposit down and says, go for it. You can do this. Layla is 24. She's come into the business with me. She's already a manager. She came to Orlando with me this year for the This Is It convention. She's fully involved with it. And I wish that I was 50, not 70 something, because by God, look out, you guys, you'd be running for your money because this is it. This is the best place to be, and it's only just beginning. So, yep, I hope that helps some of you.
Love it. Thanks, Sue. That's an amazing story. And this is what I love about this. We have 18-year-olds doing this business all the way to people in their late 80s, I think even into 90s, and everyone in between. And they're building income streams. So we're going to go straight to how you can purchase because of time. We're going to go straight through to the different package options so that you can see what's best for you and your season. We're going to skip past all of that.
Ways to earn. We'll talk to you about that later. But there's 3 product packages. And when you purchase the products, it essentially comes with the license to also share and make the money as well.
That's
At Folio Society, every book begins with obsession. Every page is designed.
That's right. So at the core pack at $295, Vanessa's going to share about in a moment, that's just really for people who are looking after their health. And if they share, they can be compensated up to $100 a week. With the advanced and the premium, they're the business packages that for people to obviously look after their own health, like it's done for us with so many benefits that we've received, but also starting to patch others and building that other income stream. So Vanessa, why don't you share about the core and the advanced?
So the core is 3 months supply, and that 90-day supply is the minimum the company will do at that wholesale price, because the inventor himself says if you're not willing to give it minimum 3 months, then it's probably not the product for you. Now, ultimately what's happening is that 90 days, about 97% of people will notice something. But as Sue said, she had her gluteal bursitis literally gone in 20 minutes, but she had a lot of other things that she has seen breakthrough after breakthrough in because she stayed on the patch more long term. At the advanced pack, you get 6 months supply, but we don't want you to just think 3 months for you, 3 months for your loved one. No, this is 1 month for you supply. In that little square pack, there is 30 days. So it's 6 of those packs. 1 month you'll be using, 1 month a loved one will be using, and those other 4 packs you want to get on people as quickly as possible, because the more people you're willing, that you love and you're willing to invest in early on, the more you will see testimonies that are so diverse, because the patch on you is going to be so different when your stem cells wake up than what the patch will do on another person. And building belief quickly is important. Do not wait for your own testimony. When you buy this product, don't say, I'll wait to get my testimony. Because what if your testimony takes 6 months? And what if I waited for my testimony and didn't get out to a markets and patch Sue, and she wouldn't have had her testimony that literally changed her life? So the ultimate pack where you have more than enough for you, your large family, a little mini warehouse for loan stock for people is the premium.
Exactly. So we call it the entrepreneur pack. So again, we believe in minimum 3 income streams. Our goal is 7 as well, is to be able to build so that we have more options. And so for a lot of people coming in, seeing the opportunity, seeing that it's patented, nobody else has this, and no one else can get this. It's what everybody needs. What's the issue what's the solution or the problem that it's answering? Everybody has health challenges, down to people who want to, like athletes who want to go to the next level in their health to be able to do more. So you've got everyone involved when it comes to that, but also people want to have more freedom in life. And this is what I love about being a part of the direct selling. As we work hard and people work hard, and the 4,000 on our team, different levels working hard, while I'm sleeping, somebody else is contributing to like the family business. And then when they're sleeping, people like us are building the family business, so that we're all benefiting together, so that we can have a life that can say no to that and yes to this. That's what this is about. So when I challenge some of, business friends or new acquaintances of, if I leave tonight to go to Bordeaux for a week to drink wine, can you come with me? If they can't say yes, then that's a goal for a bunch of them, because they're like, even though they have successful businesses and a whole lot of other things, they're not necessarily enjoying life at the next level that they want to. And we all hit a certain number in life where it's like, I want to start enjoying life a bit more now. And so maybe that's you. So the premium is for the serious ones that we get behind with your brand partner and sponsor, and we help you to be able to run fast, achieve quickly, hit those numbers that you're looking for using the system that we have, the community and the mentorship, to be able to build that other income stream. And so that's what we love being a part of, and that's what we're building as the Dream Team.
So a lot of us invested at premium, and as Sue said, when someone else buys premium from you, you get $405. So think about it. By the Monday, you're watching this on Monday, by Friday, you could have found 4 people, 5 people that could also be partnering with you. You can have your own investment cost neutral, and now you're patching, and now you're on the fast start to an amazing business.
So, hey, thank you so much for listening. Go back to your brand partner. They'll be able to help you out with ordering. We love to have you a part of, especially if you're a part of the Dream Team or whatever teams you're a part of in Australia and New Zealand. You have amazing support and teams and leaders to help you with this. And we look forward to seeing your results and what you create with this business. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night.